Alright, what's going on, everybody? Deadly Wolf here, back with another Arcane Legends video. Today we're going to be going over the level 91 cap. So this update did just come out, so I'm going to try to hit it as soon as possible so y'all can see it before you hop on the game and you're like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so the biggest thing is, obviously, if we go over to the avatar, you can see that we can, not officially yet, come the 18th, which is in 2 days, come the 18th, we could start earning XP for level 91, which is a big plus. We're all looking forward to that. I know everybody's been holding off for that. But one thing that I will show you, we're going to be going through the forums, so we're going to be going over everything that they have posted on the forums, but we're also going to be going over what they actually did. Okay, so on the forums, they did state that all XP has been balanced through missions and areas. Okay, so if you're wanting, most likely, if you're going to want the most XP, obviously the most XP you're going to be getting off of running the latest zone that they have released, which is going to be the Dunville. When you're going through there, that's where you're going to get the most XP off missions, off mobs, and everything like that. You're not going to want to farm Indigo. Alright, even though you might be able to run it fast, you're not necessarily going to get the XP for it. Alright, but missions, I would say get as many missions done as you can. Get all your daily missions, as many story missions you can get done, and don't turn them in until you are able to get your XP. Okay, so what we're going to be going over is I'm going to be going over to the forums for you guys. And if we go ahead and take a look at this, the first thing obviously saying that the campaign will be scheduled to drop September 18th, 1:30 p.m. Central Time. So we're all going to be looking forward to that. The next thing, fast cap rewards reach level 91 by 23rd to collect special rewards. So that's just basically saying, hey, get to level 91 by the 23rd, and you should be getting. They haven't announced what the rewards are going to be, but just look forward to that. Try to push as fast as you can to get those rewards, because if you don't get that, you're obviously not going to get them after the 23rd ends. And you should be able to get some rewards that some people may or may not have. Okay, most likely they are going to be bound, so it's not going to be. If you're looking to get a little quick turnaround for a gold profit, you're most likely not going to get that. The next thing that we're going to go over, though, is easier leveling difficulty has been reduced. So, like I said, they're reducing the difficulty from Breckenridge all the way to Elderwoods. So the entire story game that we have, that we know right now, is getting a difficulty reduction. What that means is gold's going to be less, mobs are going to be easier to kill, and you most likely won't be able to get XP through the location once. Specific locations like Elderwoods, if you're level 86 and you hit a certain point, they might cap the XP level out through there. All right. Now we did go over quest XP being adjusted. Again, some quests are going to be granting more, some are going to be granting less. What that means is I'm hoping that they increase the XP for Flydra. I'm hoping that Flydra, like Oric and Hydra, I hope that they get a increase in XP drop along with some side quests and Elderwoods and stuff like that. I'm hoping like at least 1,000 XP per. Because I'm going to be honest, the leveling from level 86 to 91 will be brutal if that is not the case. Alright, now, if some of you have logged on and or haven't logged on yet, and you are grinding Hedo or you're grinding a map, you're going to hate this one right now. I hope this gets fixed soon, but it says gold payouts have been lowered across all campaign dungeons. What this means is they have decreased exponentially how much gold you will be getting from any boss, any raid boss, anything like that. Okay? So this is going to be, we're going to show you here in a second, but basically what they're saying is if you were running Hedo and you're getting 170,000 per run, you're only getting 10k now. Well, let that sink in. You're only getting 10k now. How does that work? Right? But I'll show you. I'll show you right now. If we go ahead and pull this, and we'll just go over to Hedo right now, and I'm gonna swap over to my gold set. I will show you. Oh, I loaded into Elderwoods. I will show you, right? This set right here, I have it set up as my gold set. If I click it, you can obviously see this is my gold loot set, right? This is my gold loot set. All right. Now, if I do a ghost party real quick, if we do a ghost party real quick, and we just go ahead and run into it, we're gonna go into Hedo. We're gonna go farm Hedo. We love Hedo, right? Because y'all have stopped by the streams. I know y'all love watching me farm Hedo, but at the rate that this is going, we might not even farm Hedo anymore. But you'll see. Once we get him all the way down past this, excuse me, we're just gonna whittle him down as much as possible. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna proc early, swap to the gold set, pop the pet. Right? And you can see, watch, when he picks up the gold, 8,000 gold off the boss. And just so, like, you guys didn't see any cuts, no swaps, no nothing, you can see my gold loot set is on. Right? And then if we loot a chest, 2,000. Loot another chest, 1,000. Loot another chest, 1,600. So I literally just got 15k off of Hedo. Okay? So I don't want everybody to panic. I hope it is something that is they just reduced the numbers and it just happened to bug out and it reduced it a lot. I'm hoping that's the case and that's not how the game's going to be. Because if that's how the game is going to be from here on out, all of the stuff that you see in auction that is over 20 mil or more now, if you're a casual player, you're not getting it. That's I'm just gonna say it plain and simple. If you're a casual player and they do not increase these gold drops or anything like that, literally the only way for you guys to get gold is literally going to be trying to get rare drops from a boss, selling them, or opening plat crates and selling them, or selling keys or something like that. So if that is the case, I'm not seeing a bright future for the game. But if this is just a bug and it's super low like that because it's a bug and they fix it, I hope that is the case. All right. But let's go ahead and get into the next piece here. Advancement kits are no longer awarded during leveling up. What this means is if you were making a seasonal character or first starting out on a brand new character that you've never played before, you're not getting those level 5 chests, level 10 chests, level 15, and so on and so forth. Those chests no longer exist from here on out. When you make a class, you are not going to get those level up crates, which means we all know that the gear sucks out of them, but the main thing that everybody's looking at when they grab those or when they get those is the inventory slots. The inventory slots and all that fun stuff. So like the 25 inventory, the 25 crafting, you know, all that stuff is what everybody's looking forward to. No longer doing that. Okay? So we'll just leave it at that and we'll go on to the next one. Rogue skills have been rebalanced to consume less mana. Again, that's not really something crazy. I mean, good on them for improving Rogue a little bit, but at the end of the day, mana's not really the problem with Rogue. Improving sound quality, music, it is what it is. Now, have heard that this is going to be a big thing through the people that love building houses and stuff like that. But your spouses can now give authorization. You can give authorization to like your spouse in game to edit your house. So if you're not a savvy house builder and your spouse is, or you know someone that is, get married to them and have them build your house. Another one, they're adding extra furnishing slots and everything like that. Um, and then a lot of this stuff down here is literally just going to be building and stuff like that. So increasing housing slots, add snap support to moving furniture. If I can highlight it, this one right here. Adding damage meter. If you guys didn't notice when I was fighting Hedo, if we go here and we check out this, it has DPS right here on my side. You can see that it just shows you all of your damage throughout, your maximum crit damage, your total crit damage, total cosmic damage, stuff like that, right? So you don't have to like when you're fighting a boss, you don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to go to this screen to see your stats right here. Okay, which is super nice. One thing that they also added in is if you go, again, this is just a little thing for the APS thing, but if you go to your achievement points, there's a skull up here. If you click on it, it shows you these now. So you don't have to go to those little kiosks on the side of the map over here. You don't have to go to these and click on them, show progress, and do this anymore. So you have this. Okay. Um, for some of the other stuff, instant fragments. If you guys did grind the instant fragments, or just grinded them to get uh, awakening kits or awakening gems, you can no longer farm them unless you're in Dunvile dungeons. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. You're not going to see these drop at all unless you're in the Dunvile dungeons. And then another quality of life update is quests can now be filtered by campaign. Now, I don't know what that necessarily means, because if you go into Arcane Legends already and you go to the quests, I mean, it's already been like that. Like, you could see that, like, everything's pretty much already organized. Like, this is already, it was already like this. So I don't know what that necessarily changes. Like, you can see everything. Well, I guess some pieces would be, like, in weird spots, but at the end of the day, I don't know necessarily what they were doing with that. But again, this is the level 91 update. We're going to see it drop 1:30 p.m. Eastern or Central Time. Sorry, 1:30 p.m. Central Time on the 18th, and everybody's going to be grinding for that level 91 spot. Again, if you are one of the top, I think it's the first person to ever reach 91 or the top 5 or something like that, you do get a special badge. So if any of you guys are grinding that, I'm not, because I have work, unfortunately. But if any of you guys are grinding that, you need to have an XP set and everything like that. Okay. Now, I don't know. Again, with this update, I don't know what that's going to be. I don't necessarily know what that's going to look like for. I don't know what that's going to look like for the future of the game, with the current like area that it's in right now. If that makes sense, you're not getting any gold from anything. They're taking away level up kits for lower levels, so it's going to be harder for them to do stuff, and just decreasing the amount of gold that you get in general. It's already going to be hard to play the game. So just kind of keep that in mind, everybody. Again, hopefully this video was a little informational. I know I haven't been uploading. I'm super busy. Borderlands 4 dropped. Been playing that. I'd love to stream that for you guys, but the game is really not that, like, it's not optimized that good, if that makes sense. It's like super laggy, and it just cuts everywhere. But I will try to, when level 91 drops, I'm going to be streaming, which will be my Friday for you guys, and most likely Thursday for you, but it will probably be like Thursday nights. So if you guys can make it out to that stream, that would be great. I'd love to see y'all out there while we're grinding the new levels and everything like that. And as always, again, if this was informational for you guys and you did enjoy the video, please consider liking. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you wouldn't mind, you could subscribe as well. It's your choice, and just keep in mind, you can always unsubscribe in the future. It takes 2 seconds to subscribe, takes 2 seconds to unsubscribe, okay? But as always, I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I look forward to grinding with y'all in the future.